Can y'all hear me? Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Hi, Amy. Thanks for checking in. Hey, Daisy. My weekend is going well. I held twins for the first time. That was really cool. Hi, I'm Carter. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Exotic Empress Dance Fitness. Sheesh. Crazy Homebody Girl. What up, Kay? Hey, Martha. I'm going to let y'all talk about what y'all want to talk about before I get into what I want to talk about. There's still no sound? Oh, you can hear me now. All right. Hello, Jocelyn. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's just start with the bomb drop. Deepti and Kyle? First of all, why didn't we get to see that relationship? 10 episodes is too short. It is too damn short. And I don't know if they're dating currently, but Kyle posted his name is Kyle, right? It is Kyle. Kyle posted a TikTok of him and Deepti. I said, "Oh, are y'all together?" Hey, Adriana. Lola Lucky, Terry Ann Francis. Hi, Paulina. If Kyle and Deepti really are together, let me just make sure the TikTok is still up or something, just so I know for a fact that what I saw is what I really saw. I hope they're still together. Shut up, TikTok. Oh my gosh, TikTok just chooses violence as soon as you open it. Yep, it's still up. But she also has a picture with her and Salvador. Maybe that one was just like, oh yeah, we're friends. But Kyle and Deepti? Interesting. You're here for it, right? Lakeisha, me too. How you doing, girl? Yes, I wish we could have seen them. I know, I was shocked. And for him to say that was his biggest regret, I don't know if that's his biggest regret retrospectively or if it was also a regret during the process. You know what I mean? Because now that you see that your situation didn't work out, you're probably like, dang, I should have gone with the other thing. But I wonder if that's what his thought process was even during the season. I wish they would have shown that more too, because that felt out of left field. Exactly. Hi, Risa. Hi, TJ. Cal has body like, whoa. My hair is beautiful, thank you. What's Cal's? Yeah, let me get his username so y'all can look up the TikTok if y'all want to. Kyle Abrams, so KYLEABRAMS 10. So again, KYLEABRAMS 10. Yeah. Oh, we got some people from LA linking up. Hey, Fahima. Hi, Stephanie. Kyle looks... Oh. Why did you say that? Is this live similar to Ready to Love, a live show? No, we're just talking about the reunion that already happened. The show was a Netflix show. I cannot do a watch party for that or my channel will be gone. Oh, it will be gone. Hi, Sandra. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Linda. Hi, Hannah. Not her white king. That's true. I don't think he's all the way white, though. I can't tell where he's from, but he doesn't look just white. From Toronto. I hate that I'm seeing more and more subscribers who are from Toronto after I've left Toronto. It's okay. I'll be back. Maybe. Who knows? I'm beyond excited for this. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kayla. I like how Vanessa and Nick were being honest with their comments. Vanessa was ready to put Shake in a headlock. And he deserved it. He deserved it because it's one thing to be disrespectful on a season and like probably you were edited that way. You know, you don't really know how you were going to come off. And then you watch yourself back and you're like, wow, I actually was out of line. That's crazy. But to double down on everything that you did and said during filming, come back in the reunion knowing how it was painted and further perpetuate that perception of you, is just disgusting. However, however, some of the things he said, I feel like it was true. I don't like the way he goes about saying things, but some of it was true. So when he said, for me, like, having a big weight discrepancy with me and my partner is something I'm not gonna get over, that is valid for a lot of people. A hell of a lot of people. The problem is how he went about it. You know, how he went about it was absolutely disgusting. We can all agree. Everybody with eyes and a heart can agree. But it is true for a lot of people. And then when he said he believes that Shayna not giving Kyle a hard no was potentially to stay on the show, I agree with that too. I do. I believe the producers asked him to triple down. They must have. And his check must be double the size of everybody else's, because that is the only way I would volunteer to look like an ass on international television if I know I'm going to be set financially. Okay. Yeah. Shake's edit was accurate, and apparently it was watered down. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Lakeisha, let me know if you want to be a moderator. I've always been meaning to do that, but I never asked you if you want to be, but let me know if you want to be. Shake could have just said, Deepti, it's not going to work. Exactly. Shayne was acting so... we're going to get to Shayne. we're going to get to Shayne. Shake is a child. Absolutely. And for me, my thing is, like, there are plenty of other shows that you could have gone on. And I'm also wondering, how did he present himself to be able to have been casted? Because either he's an amazing actor, why did I say it like that? An amazing actor to have gone through the process and really have, you know, bamboozled the people in casting, or he was a producer plant and this is what they wanted. I don't know. I hope the money was worth it. I hope so too. All right, then I'm gonna make you a moderator. Boom. Wait, how do I do that again? There we go. Yeah, I'm here like, either he's an actor, like personally he acted his way into getting casted, or he was a producer plant. I find it really hard to believe that somebody came in with genuine intentions and this is how they decided to behave. And to say that he was saying worse things, the whole cast is saying that he was saying worse things behind camera. He should have went on Love Island. No one would have picked him though. Pull him real fast. This is true. How old is Shake? Let me Google how old this man is. Love is Blind. Shake age. 33. Ugh. This is why I say there is piss in the dating pool. This is who we have to pick from. This. The camera was hella shady zooming in on Nick's eyes. No, but let's really be honest. Who talks about someone's beauty? Like, I don't know if he thought that was supposed to be a compliment, but like, Nick is right there. You're talking about Vanessa and Nick is right there. And even when Vanessa was like, all I've done is berate you this whole time, so for you to still have that perspective is very troubling. He's just troubled. Too old for the foolery, exactly. Shit couldn't get on Too Hot to Handle. That must have been the case. That must have been the case. He could have gone on friggin', what else could he have gone on? The Bachelor. They love a villain over there. They love a villain. What else? Temptation Island. They also love a villain over there. Well, I guess with his age, Love is Blind makes the most sense. I'm also wondering too if he was going around just applying to any show where it wanted like singles and he was just waiting to be accepted from whoever accepted him. I'm shocked that in the reunion, the host didn't talk about Nick and all of his gossip. Yes, yes. He stirred up the initiation for Jared to talk to Mal and all the drama which unfolded. I mean, I feel like they were gonna talk regardless, but he definitely did egg him on for sure. And then he was egging on Shayna on the beach, talking about Natalie. He's just a messy babes. He's a messy babes. Do you think certain people or couples had planned responses to questions? Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to. Especially knowing the way that you've been depicted. You have to know. So for me, I felt like Nick and Danielle, though I believe, okay, they love each other, great, happy days, mwah. I think that they did choose to have a more reserved approach to the reunion because they looked pretty erratic during the season. And then with Jared, I do think that he chose to speak up more because it did seem like in the season he was passive to a lot of stuff, in my opinion. So I was happy to see him speak up more. I was like, okay, thank you. Now I can see why, you know, this woman wanted to marry you. It's all making sense now. Shake just came to be a menace. Absolutely. Shayna, I don't know if she was missing her glasses. I don't know what was going on with Shayna. People who could have benefited from more preparation probably would have been Natalie and Shayne. So for Shayne, I know there's been rumors going around that he's on that stuff. Okay, he's on that stuff. I don't know. But I was happy to see him apologize for certain things. But it also troubled me that he still was kind of like, what's the word? It's kind of like he wants Natalie to suffer with him, you know? Oh, you have nothing to apologize for? Really? Nothing? Nothing? Really? Even in the pods, he would gaslight her like, oh, this thing is overwhelming. Like, seriously, it's not overwhelming for you? I'm like, sir, this erratic behavior is not what you marry. Oh, she owned him 1,000%. Oh, yeah. I want to go back to the episodes to see and pay more close attention to Kyle and Deepti's conversations. Yeah, maybe. Thank you for the super chat, Jamie Carter. Shake thought he was about to put on for all his incel bros. They ain't clown him enough for me, though. I agree. There's about 140K people. I think it's 50 now. Subscribe to Shake. They must all be incels because I don't see how you could genuinely want to follow that man. I just don't see it. The reunion wasn't structured well. It was all over. Really? I thought of most reunions that I watched, this was done very well. Very well. The only thing that I wish they went into was between Mallory and Sal. Because how are you going to tell us, oh, there was a lot behind the scenes that y'all didn't get to see, and then nobody's going to talk about it? I get it. It's your life. Yeah, you want to keep things private, but this is the time to speak. What happened? Talk about the ex. What's the story with the ex? I would like to know. I think the way that it kind of felt all over the place is because they would talk about one person and then circle back to them. But I understand now why they did that is because in the beginning stages, they were talking about couples who were included in like love triangles or love squares. And then near the end, they focused on the actual couple. So that's why it kind of seemed like they were jumping back and forth, but really was like, let's address the most people as possible. And then let's address the people who like chose each other and whatever. I wish they did the couples separate. I wish they went more into Ayanna and Jared. Like we didn't get to see any home footage of them. I would like to see that. Shayne apologized and kept saying it was mostly his fault, but kept trying to make Natalie feel bad. Exactly. Yes, takes two to tango, but dude, back off. You can tell she still likes him. She wants a relationship, and they should not. No, and they should not get back together. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean you should be together. And I'm here like, okay, sir, just apologize. Stop looking for her to apologize in the way that you want, because then it kind of makes your apology seem like it's conditional. Like, I'm only going to apologize if she apologizes, then just don't apologize. But I'm glad for the folks who took ownership for their mistakes, definitely. You can tell Nick and Vanessa were invested in the cast members, like they were pillow talk on the couch. Yeah. And that's why, again, I wanted to know more about Mallory and Salvador, because Nick was like, even after seeing you guys, even after watching the show, being behind the scenes, I could tell something was off and it just never made sense to me. And I'm like, and nobody's gonna dig? Nobody's gonna ask what happened? Like, I need Sal to do a tell all or something, because I'm missing a lot. I am missing a lot. Shayne needs too much attention. He gets upset if you don't praise him 1000%. Nick Lachey got it spot on. It seemed like there was a lot behind the scenes between Mal and Sal. There is a big mystery with me, even it comes to with me, even when it comes to the, oh gosh. Yes. Yes. I agree with you. What's up with Shayne and his incessant need for praise? I don't know. I do not know. I understand maybe his love language might be words of affirmation. And to his defense, when he would express that to Natalie, she would almost make him feel bad about it. And it's like, girl, if the man is asking for just you to speak positively about their relationship, that's the least you can do. To call him, a POS, to tell him to put his shirt back on when he takes his shirt out, like, that stuff is hurtful. Even as a joke. If you hear the joke too many times, it's hurtful. But then on the other side, I'm like, it's like he thrives off of somebody showing more interest in him than he does to the other person. Because then I think back to when they were in the pods, every time he would go back to the guys, it's like he was excited that he had Natalie's attention and not excited that he found a good connection with her, You know what I mean? It was like, oh, she likes me. This is not, oh, she likes me. Oh, Shayna likes me too. Something's weird. And then Shayne with his, like, erratic behavior, I'm like, I don't know what this is, baby boo, but if you want that stuff, you need to get off that stuff quickly. They didn't touch on Shayna and Shayne on the beach about his fake relationship. That's true. But also, I feel like the room could sense that Natalie was very tender, and so was Shayne. And so bringing up too much about their relationship might have been a lot. And realistically, we can't expect a reunion to give us every single little thing. But you're right. I would have liked to hear her explain a little bit more about that. But she said she's apologized to Natalie, so okay. I'm a teacher, and his need for praise is more childlike to me. Like, look at me, just saying. Yeah. Natalie has her own issues, but she needs someone who gets her sarcasm. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, God forbid. If I was with somebody who didn't get my joke. Actually, I was with somebody who didn't get my jokes. Oh, my goodness. And every time he'd be like, why do you say stuff like that? And I'm just like, I'm being funny, but okay, whatever. As you can see, we're not together. So yeah, definitely somebody who understands your humor, who understands your banter is important. I didn't care for Natalie's brand of sarcasm. True. Also that. I'm like, dang, this relationship is new and you're already calling him a piece of shit. Like, sis, relax. They didn't even ask if they were single or not. Oh, that's a good point, Crafty. I would have liked to know. Is everybody who ended alone still single? That's good. Didn't even think of that. Shayne's dad recently died, so I think he needs some therapy and to grieve his dad. Yeah, definitely. Because at the time of filming, it had been, 2 years? A year, 2 years? Not too long. Yeah. You're loving my hair? Thank you. I'm glad that Jared apologized to Ayanna for his actions when he and Mallory were having that conversation in Mexico. Yeah, definitely. And I'm glad too that he acknowledged that it was inappropriate. Because like regardless of how it made her feel, the acknowledgement that a conversation like that is inappropriate, I felt like that was good for him to claim. And I'm sure he's apologized a while ago, but yeah. I was glad that he did it on camera as well. Girl, it took me a minute to get my husband's jokes. Even now, sometimes I'm like, see, but as the person who's the jokester, it's kind of like, really? Like, you don't get my humor? Like, come on. But I'm glad y'all worked it out. I really think there is some tea behind Danielle and Nick's marriage. I feel like they're faking some. Thank you, Caitlin. That's what I'm saying. Something ain't right. Something ain't. It really looked like they were faking the funk. Like, look at us. We fixed all our problems. All of them. All of them. And I did hear that they are in couples therapy, which is great. But should y'all still be together? I don't know. Thank you, Jamie Carter. Jamie, you are that person. I love that. Loved that Natalie wasn't up his butt. Shocked me. I think she's come to the realization that it just can't go on between the two of them. It just can't go on. Jared, But the two of them knew what they were doing with the beach conversation. Hella disrespectful. Yeah, definitely. But here's the thing too. Like, I understand it in the sense that you had a true connection with somebody. So to just not talk to them when you get to meet them for the first time is weird. However, the content of the conversation was completely unnecessary. When you've already made a promise to marry somebody else, I don't need you talking about any possibilities with the person you used to engage with. What's the point? What do you get out of that? What do you get out of that? And then the same thing with Shayne and Shaina. And Shaina has the audacity to say, oh, I wasn't giving him another shot. You were. Because I believe if Shayne took that moment with Shaina to actually propose to Shaina, I feel like she would have said yes. And she would have went back to Kyle and reversed the proposal. See, now that would have been some good TV. Oh, that would have been some good TV. Someone said they were recently interviewed together and they were bickering so much. I'm not surprised. They had in something. Shayne and Natalie are literally back together. They are? Stop. Let me look that up. Don't say that. Hold on. Shayne. How do you know? Where'd you get that from? Dang, Shayne has a lot of followers. Let's go through the followers. Okay, Deepti. Wow. So before the reunion, I went and I saw her followers and she was in the 300,000s. Now she's at 627,000 followers on Instagram. All right now. What about Kyle? 139. Okay, that makes sense. Shayne's at 347. Salvador 266. Wow. All right, Deepti, I love that for you. Listen, get all the coins. Get all the brand deals. Get all of it. I love that for her. Danielle's defining characteristic on the show was her insecurities. I felt bad for Nick, so I was definitely surprised at their happy-go-lucky stance at the reunion. And I think there's no problem in saying, like, listen, marriage has been hard, but we're working through it. I would have appreciated that response better. But to pretend like, oh, as soon as we said I do, everything was bliss. Even couples who've known each other for years, who love each other to the ends of the earth, say marriage is difficult. So I'm like, come on, y'all. Give me a realistic answer because that is not it. Quinny, it's almost like Jer Bear and Mal Mal. Couldn't wait to talk to each other. No problem with the convo. The content of the convo was hella flirtatious. Absolutely. Somebody said hi to me. Hi, Rena. Yeah, literally the fact that production let the men and let all the men and then random other people speak before the women in each relationship boiled my damn blood. I didn't notice that. Oh, you follow Deepti? You're part of the crew? All right now. You better add to her coins. Yes. I swore they were posting about being together. I'm so confused. I missed that. I missed that. That makes sense. LOL. My man's Kyle should have 2.5 mil at least. Let me stop. 2.5 mil for what? For what? No. I like him too, but all right. Let's be real. Shayne might be needy, but he was super honest and upfront and 90% ish honest with himself and others what he needed. Yeah, and that's the thing too, like him or not, he was him. He was authentically him, and I think he just has trouble sometimes with interpersonal relationships in general. So when he's asked to apologize for something, it must also the other person must also accept accountability, or he's not going to do it. Or, sometimes he'll say things that are like abrasive and maybe not realize that, hey, maybe you shouldn't talk like that to people. Or when the process was overwhelming and he would gaslight Natalie, it's like, okay, there's a way to express how you're feeling without invalidating what just happened. Because the reality is you did call her by a different name. And that is hurtful to the person that you're dating. Like, just, sit in that. It's okay. So I think, yeah, he was true to himself, whatever part of himself he was showing on the show. But some self-work, I don't know if he needs to go, how the white people, sorry for the white people in the chat, how the ones with money, maybe the ones without money too, are like, I'm going to go find myself. I'm going to travel the world for a year. Maybe that's what he needs to do. Just take a break from life. Go find yourself and then really like recenter, because something with Shayne is just not right. Something with Shayne is not right. I kept waiting for each of the women's opinions on their own relationships. I'm missing it. Relationships the first time it was brought up. I don't know. I really did not notice that. I genuinely didn't. I do like how Kyle asked why the convo between Shayna and Shayne was even entertained by production, but come on, they aren't going to stop the possibility for more drama. This is true. And then I didn't like too how Shayna made it seem like, well, why wouldn't I have a conversation? Because you're engaged now. Because you are engaged. And Shayne was saying, and even in the pods, we haven't spoken in like 2 days. So what would be the point of going back? You had let that man go from time. Like, I really felt like she was looking for an out, and Shayne didn't give that to her. The reunion was not long enough. We needed 90 minutes. What else could they have given us? Another 30 minutes of content? I hear you, though. We always want more at the end of a reunion, but this is why I like reunions that are live. I like organic ones. I don't like reunions that are pre-filmed. No, I like studio audience. I love reactions from the studio audience. I love responding to certain tweets. Where are those reunions? Bring those back. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic. I don't know if it's because people don't want to risk doing a live showing, but I'm tired. I hate that I agreed with Shake on certain parts of the reunion. It was annoying as viewers to not know the full details of the drama. Yeah, he's very disrespectful, but some of the things he was saying was valid. Some of the things he was saying was valid, man. Can we talk about why Shayna is always squinting? I think You know when somebody's talking and you can sense BS? I think that's what it was. Because for me, when someone's like kind of shady, I'm like, I don't know. But that was her like constant face. And then when Kyle was talking about his biggest regret was not marrying Deepti, her eyes opened up. Oh, she was alert at that moment. And then here goes Shake talking about, I'll facilitate. Boy, if you don't sit down, if you don't shut up and stop talking, oh my gosh. I would have punched Shake in the face if I was at the reunion. I wanted Nick Lachey to get up so bad. When Nick was like looking at him sideways and he was talking about Vanessa, I was like, Nick, get up, do something, Nick, do something. We need a reunion do-over with Andy Cohen. He does the Real Housewives, right? Nick and Vanessa should have studied for this test. The train wreck was not necessary. But Shayna is shady. I think she is too. He is highly defensive and looks like some serious trauma. With Shayne. I could agree with that for sure. I agreed with Shake on how Shayna ran to Kyle to continue on the show. Yeah, 1000%. And so when everybody was shutting him up, I'm like, hold on, wait, he's saying something. Hold on. He has a point. He has a point. The only thing that I liked about Shake in the reunion was the fact that he said, I'm just going to say what everybody is thinking and doesn't want to say. And I was like, that is what I like, because I feel like Nick, like cast member Nick, had a lot more thoughts and feelings. And all of a sudden, Mr. Messy Boots was silent. I was like, you lying. You lying. Obviously, Sal had a lot more things to say, but he didn't want to air out dirty laundry. So fine, that's your business. Who else could have had more to say? Kyle. I feel like Kyle really wanted to release the clip. But if he really is with Deepti, now he has to have a certain demeanor in public. So I could get why he was a little bit more subdued. That's fine. I liked Nick and Vanessa hosting the reunion. I just wish they showed more home life of the couples who made it. Yeah. David Spade and Dave Chappelle being moderators. Now that would be fun. I don't know who David Spade. You know what? Let me look it up before somebody is like, oh, you're lying. You always say you don't know people. You're lying. When my memory is actually trash, nobody believes me. Oh, yes. When he hosted the Bachelor in Paradise, like one of those weeks, I liked him. He's funny. They should have taken viewers' questions like the house. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure the way that they filmed it was before all of the drama was like really kicking up in the public. And that's why I hate pre-filmed reunions. I hate them. Everyone on there came looking for an apology. That pissed me off. A lot of the people in your morning review didn't like Nick and Vanessa, but I like them. Vanessa was slightly hood in the reunion. Honestly, I'm not even going to go through the comments. I did not expect the video to get that many views in the first day. So I was like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people here who are new. So I'm not even gonna look into the comments, child. I'm still nervous about Jared. I can't shake the feeling that him picking Ayanna second and having the conversation with Mallory and saying it was a joke. Yeah, I didn't appreciate him saying that it was a joke, because I'm like, no, you really boo-hoo snot-nosed cried over that woman. So that conversation was not a joke. You really were playing with the idea in your head of, damn, what could we have been? But in reality, people are, second choices sometimes. And your second choice might really be the best choice. We always think like, oh, if somebody's your second choice, it means that they're settling for something. When in reality, there's something that you want and there's something that you need. And yeah, that's just what I'm going to say on that. Maybe. I don't know. I really want redemption for Jared, because I feel like the way that he was portrayed to us was deliberate. And I think he did. I think he has redeeming qualities. Heavy on the think. I don't know. Heavy on the think. He's grown on you. He's grown on me too a little bit. That's why I want to keep hope alive. But if they break up, I wouldn't be surprised either. I really wouldn't be surprised if they break up either, to be honest. If it was a joke, why didn't anyone laugh? Child. Shayne is saying no meat, no beard. No, it isn't. Whoa. Okay, that comment disappeared. I honestly think that Jared and Mallory conversation was to make his ego feel better after she basically rejected him. I think it was half that and half literally I just want to see the person who I bonded with. You know what I mean? Jared, just know how social media and cameras work. Possible. I felt nothing for his boohoo cry, and baby, when Ayanna dropped to her knees in the hallway, my heart broke. Agreed. I was looking at him sideways like, so you're done the process, right? Like you're crying over Mallory because you know this is over for you, right? You're done, right? No. He was not done. If there was something else I would have added, it would be an explanation of really what tore him between the two of them. What was the determining factor of, my heart has just been shattered into a million pieces, but I'm still going to propose to another woman. I don't understand that. I really hope that Jared was portrayed and edited to look a certain way, not serious about Ayanna, but he low-key redeemed himself in the reunion. Yeah, I agree. And I liked to hear that he was protective of Deepti and how Shayne would talk about her and stuff. Because there was that moment where he did laugh when he referred to Deepti as auntie vibes, but he did confess it was a nervous laugh of you did not just say that, I can believe that because I do it too. And then I walk away Elaine, you should have said something. Why didn't you say something? Oh, now this looks very bad. I can believe that because I've done it too. I don't know. Jared just wants to be married. That's true. He was basically primed for this, based off what not Mallory, Ayanna was saying about his home life, his family. I'm rooting for them. Are Sal and Natalie together? I hope not. I hope not. Mal has secrets? Oh, for sure. We didn't hear enough from Mallory's mouth. Yeah, maybe the 30 extra minutes. Whoever said they wanted it to be 90 minutes, maybe now I agree with you. However, they were signing off from the reunion show. Jared gave Ayanna a look and kissed her. That's why I'm hoping for the better with Jared and Ayanna. It looks real between the two of them. It does. And now seeing Ayanna in the reunion, I love that the fragile edit wasn't there, because I felt like throughout the season watching her, it was so does she have a backbone? Is she going to stand up for herself? What's going on? So to see that she is eloquent, very much so. And it seems to me if Jared really was to try it with her, and if they were at, a breaking point, she would leave. I believe that. I believe she would. Fine with your 90 minutes. Yeah, I agree with you. They looked booed up. They looked cute. They looked really cute together. Yeah. Keep in mind, they were only in the pods 10 days. Ayanna and Jared have now been together a year. Valid. Yeah, this is very true. I'm not sure if Shayne is that pretentious or he was putting on a show. I think it's both. I think the fact that you can even agree with yourself to put on such a show, you are that pretentious. I do. This man is going to say, So can we just say off the record? Off the record, you are mic'd and there's a camera in your face. What do you mean off the record? He's such an idiot. I can't. It's been 9 months since the show. People gotta move on. Respect Ayanna's choice and her marriage. Yeah. I respect. Yeah. I think they're gonna make it. And if they don't make it, I think she will leave. I don't think she's the one to stay in a broken marriage. Salvador was so sweet. He deserved better, in my opinion. I think Salvador's kind of shady, but that's a story for another day. You could tell he had a lot on his mind and in his heart when it came to his relationship with Mallory. Also hated the way she gaslit him that one point. I agree. TJ. I think Shake was putting on a show because it's easier than owning up and apologizing. I definitely do think that he was, okay, like my phone is just going up for whatever reason, I do not know. I think definitely he was playing it up because that's what he does. When he was rejected, no, even before that, when he was in the pods, he played up his attraction to Deepti when he saw her. He played up his nonchalant demeanor when he was left at the altar, and he played up his behavior at the reunion. Like, if he's one thing, he's consistent. He will never accept ownership. He will never be vulnerable. He will never truly apologize, at least not on camera. He's here to be the villain. He loves it. He thrives off of it. And that's unfortunate. That's such a sad life to live. Constantly just chasing clout. Come on, man. You were making vet money. Can someone explain why they think Sal is shady? I think Sal is shady because I'm still not understanding the ex situation. I'm really not understanding that. And I always felt like between the two of them, something was off. I don't know what it was. Something was off. Now, I was taken by surprise that he was saying that there was a lot of like fights and stuff behind the scenes. I didn't think it was fights. I just thought he wasn't fully in it, you know? Because he would be like, oh, let me sing for you. Let me sing for you. Romantic gesture. Big, big, big. And she's constantly, oh, I love you so much. I love you. We love each other. Don't we love each other? Look at us. We love each other. I'm like, y'all both forcing it, man. Why are you forcing it? I only know clips shared from a marriage therapist on YouTube who's been doing it for 25 years. I should shut my mouth. I don't know what you're referring to. Sal has integrity and is a gentleman. That's attractive. Nothing shady. If there was more, Mal would have for sure aired it out to deflect from her ambiguity. Possibly. And I get that a lot of people like Sal. I know that I have an unpopular opinion when it comes to him. I just don't like him. I don't. Sal posted a story with Natalie and it says, if you know, you know. Whatever. If y'all want to be together, go ahead and be together. Like, I think Sal said production made him do the songs. Yeah, that's what I heard. They thought it was going to come off more romantic than it did. They missed the mark on that one. They missed the mark a lot with this season. Shake has something we immigrants refer to as denying our roots. Oh, absolutely. It comes from culture shame because people bully you for being so different in this country. You can develop serious insecurities. I was like that too when I first came to Canada. I was like, native tongue. Don't know it. Straighten my hair. I am not from Africa. Who's that girl? Now? Listen, I'm African all the way. You find him shady too? Thank you. Somebody agrees with me. Sal is just not my type of man. Yeah, mine either. Mallory wanted to be with Jared. Yes. And with Mallory, I still believe there's a certain type of person she wanted to bring home. And that's why she denied Jared. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I feel like Sal is very private, so the ex thing doesn't seem shady. The ex wanted to air the business as a last ditch effort to embarrass him or get back in the relationship. She wanted to air out. Where does she want to air out his business? I would like to see it. Yes, I'm Canadian. Yes, I am. New content and who? Yo, for real. I think the past girl for Sal was that she probably liked him, and when she didn't hear from him for a while, being away, she came to the house. But my thing is the timing. The timing. She didn't come before he came back from Mexico. She didn't come after filming ended. It was during. And she came to your sister's house. Either she is deranged or there was more going on in that relationship that he doesn't want to confess to. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't believe the Sal is innocent storyline. I don't believe it. Did he handle himself well in the season? Absolutely. He was one of the more noble men who was casted for this show. I just don't believe that he is faultless. That's all. That's all. Most girls don't act like that unprovoked. There's definitely more to the story. She came after the proposal. I'm telling you, if there was nothing there, how would she even know? How would she know? That's why when Mallory was like, did you promise her marriage? Did you promise her a relate? Like, why would she not only show up at your sister's place, but pop off like that too? Like, what? And what was she saying? We still don't know what she was talking about. Why doesn't anybody want to address that? What was she saying at your sister's place? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, have you guys checked out the video of Sal and his sister showing receipts? No. Maybe that's why I'm out of the loop. If there are receipts, then hey. There was a live too. So tell me what happened to the people who saw it. Tell me what happened. I think Sal just didn't set boundaries. I could see that too, Essie. I could see that. I could see that. They called the police? Oh, he promised that girl 3 babies and a house. What? Yeah, I'm not going to check his Instagram, to be completely honest with you. It's okay. I don't need to know. I do not need to know. I have no plans on following up with any of these couples as soon as this live is over. We are done with it. We are done with season 2. We are moving on to the ultimatum. We are moving on to the ultimatum after this live. Sal's video on the ex-girlfriend painted her as a whole stalker, stalked him, production, the cast. Sheesh. Sal is Hispanic as well, and Mallory's family still didn't approve of him. Can you imagine? But I think the sister could sense that something was off. And also, too, like, if that is your sister who you see as, like, a second mom, I don't know if she's very transparent with her family like that, but I feel like with the sister, she's really close. I think the sister knew more about the relationship than she let on in that conversation, and maybe that's why she couldn't give her blessing. On top of the fact that she didn't understand how you could love somebody in, 10 days without seeing them, without, like, interacting with them in real life. That's a lot for people to comprehend, but I think some of it had to do with what she knew from her sister's, you know. You can act like that and also not be a horrible person. The two are not connected, and it's hard to disconnect hurt and the reality. I don't know what you're referring to. It's a valid point. I don't know if you're referring to. Confused is the new show Ultimatum similar to Temptation Island, but stuck in a high rise together? No. It's more like the show Put a Ring on It, which I know a lot of this audience probably doesn't know about it. But basically, it's relationships who are supposed to be on the cusp of marriage based off of one person. And then they come. In that show, they do get counseling. I doubt the Ultimatum has counseling. But in that show, they get counseling and they also get to date multiple people. You don't get to move in with the person, but you get to date people and see if you want to leave the person you're with and go with one of them, or leave alone, or actually get married. So at the end of it, you have to get on one knee and say, all right, I'm committing to marrying you, right? And so that's where I think the Ultimatum got inspiration from, because it's almost verbatim the synopsis of Put a Ring on It. Almost verbatim. Who the heck is going to go on the Ultimatum show? Like, the possibility of your partner dating someone else? No thanks. You would be surprised. Temptation Island is coming with season 4. There are people every season who love this kind of stuff. They do. They love this kind of stuff. When does the Ultimatum air? Somebody let me know. Remember, only the sister turned up for the wedding and the rest of the family didn't. I wonder why. Okay. It could be that maybe they don't have a great relationship. It could be that they didn't believe in the relationship. It could be that they knew she was good. Oh no, he said no. Maybe she was going to say no too. Who knows? I don't know. But are they dating new people or are they dating amongst themselves? They're dating new April 16th. Damn. They're dating singles that they bring in, and you get to live with each single for a week. That's how I'm understanding it. That's how I'm understanding it. But I'm not quite sure. Mallory's sister gave high priestess vibes. Did anyone catch the red veladoras candle in his apartment? I did not. Oh, the two that he put up for the dinner, the two at the table. Are those the candles that you're talking about? I'm not Spanish, so I don't know what you're referring to, but I feel like that's what you're talking about. God, they're dating other people, I swear. They're dating like each other's partners? Well, that's weird. Let me watch the trailer again. Yep, Put a Ring on It is coming back in March. March is going to be crazy. So Survivor is coming back. Big Brother Canada just started last week. Temptation Island is starting on the 16th, I think. Put a Ring on It is coming back. The new show Courtship is starting tomorrow. There's a lot going on. The couple split up and picked between each other. That is messy. Oh, I'm in. I was already in, but I'm in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I missed that. Oh, I'm in. Marry Me Now is also coming this month. You're right. I'll see y'all back here in April. Ooh. I'm going to watch The Ultimatum. But baby, if I was dating somebody and they asked me to be on a show, it would be over right there and then. Call me single. And here's the thing. Not only would it be over, I'm still going to go on the show. I'm going to go on the show, pretend I love you. If ever y'all see me on a show like this, just know that this live is not going to be available. I'm going to pretend to love you. see the process through and be like, I really want us to be together and work it out. Da 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 da. I find my person. Oh, I cultivated an amazing relationship. And I talk about, oh, he's everything I thought I've been missing and da, 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 da. And when it comes time to pick whether or not you want to stick with your original partner, I'm going to say no. All this time, yeah, I thought, you were the one, but I have found my person. When in fact, as soon as I started filling out EULAINE on the application form, I knew I was leaving your ass. Okay? Because take me on a show like that for what? For what? What would be the purpose? Someone was talking about Survivor. What did you say? Survivor. Girl, you know I love Survivor. What channel are all these shows on? The one that starts tomorrow. The one that starts tomorrow is on NBC, if I'm not mistaken. Put a Ring on It is on OWN. And then you love Survivor, so you know Survivor's on CBS. Off topic again. I've been trying to figure out how to watch Love Island and Jared. You mean the show that never aired? The show that never started? The show that I've been waiting for since last year? I'm so vexed. Singles Inferno, I actually wanted to do reviews on it, but then things just got crazy on this channel and I haven't got time. Where you watch the reunion at of Love is Blind? On Netflix. Yes, I would act, I would act my heart out. Anytime something needed to be emotional, the way. I'm going to try to see if I could sneak in a cry in the middle of this live at some point. Look out for it. Listen, your girl be acting. It never aired, TJ. It never aired. Temptation Island is USA. Temptation Island is all over the place. They have a South African version. They have a UK, the original. Australia. USA is actually, well, USA is not the newest one. It's the second newest one. And then they were supposed to do Nigeria, but it didn't air. Hey, Ramel. Have you tried watching Love is Blind Japan? I know. Every week, y'all tell me to watch Love Island Japan. Love is Blind Japan. I don't know. It's not that I'm not interested. I just don't have the time. Like, my life has become television. That's literally my life now. I'm okay with it because, it's a great job. Can't lie. But I just don't have the time. I do not have the time. I love how they talk about how Love is Blind is the first of its kind, but y'all don't remember Joe Millionaire with the armor? I never watched Joe Millionaire. Oh, USA Network. I was like, there's so many iterations of it. Yeah. I think, so there's another woman who does like review shows on here, and she was saying that this season of Love Island USA is actually going to be on Peacock. And if that's true, I think that's going to be really interesting because CBS to me is a little too cookie cutter. And what I love about the original Love Island is that it's raw. And then people they're going to have a fight. They're going to swear on camera. They're not on camera. They're going to swear like on air. Like we're going to hear it. Like that's what I like. So if it's on a different network, that's going to be something. I would like for it to be on Peacock. That would be nice. Marry Me Now, how do you feel about women proposing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like at that point I'm begging. Because why don't you want to marry me? Why am I asking you to marry me? No. God forbid. Girl, just get into Love is Blind Japan. The vulnerability, the direct communication. Oh my God. Man, okay. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to tell y'all yes, and then I don't do it, and then you get upset. So I don't want to make a promise. Watch Love Island Brazil. Oh, Love is Blind. I thought you were saying Love Island, because there's a Love Island Canada as well, but it's in French. Oh, I was pissed. I was so mad. And the host is black. I was like, a black host? The only black host, and you make the show in French? Oh my gosh. I was so livid. I heard it's going to be on Peacock too. I hope so. I'm sick and tired of waiting for X on the Beach USA. I heard T, and it's coming later this month. Okay. Listen, y'all are going to stop requesting shows that I need to watch. I can't do them all. Okay, can't do them all. I'm gonna let y'all know from now, my booty's hurting. So 9:30, I'm coming off. That's in 28 minutes. So get everything y'all want to get off your chest now, because this is the last time we're talking about Love is Blind on this channel. Unless like some drama pops out, then maybe, who knows? We'll see. I've been watching Big Brother Canada, and I like it. I'm currently watching season 5. Yay! Is that with Ika? Is that when Ika comes back? Watch any season with Ika Wong. You're going to love it. Mainly her second season. It's amazing. Oh, yeah. I don't care about women from other races proposing, but black women shouldn't. Wait, what? I don't think any woman should propose to a man. No. In a heterosexual, cisgendered relationship, to be specific, I need that man to get on his knee. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I saw that, but I seriously can't keep watching all these shows. I need to read more books. No, for real. Like today, going and seeing my friend and her babies, I was like, wow, there's a life outside of TV. This is so cool. Red Lipstick Club podcast. I love Island. Why did I read the name like that was part of the comment? Love is Blind Brazil, to me, is the best season, especially because it has voiceovers. Typically, though, voiceovers on Netflix, I feel like, are poorly done. So if you're praising the voiceovers, okay. That's interesting. I was pissed on the reunion how they kept talking about Shake. I lost it. Shake's him and he ain't shit, so let's move on. No, for real. And it's not even that they wanted to keep talking to him. He would pipe up. I was like, if you just shut up. Like 99% of men are not worth proposing. Thank you. Me propose to you? Oh, no. Do you think we'll get season 3 of Love is Blind, considering how the reception of this season from the audience? I think so. And I think they're going to have to work out some kinks there, because Love is Blind is one of those shows that you're not really looking for drama. If it happens, okay. But for drama to be what fuels the season, I feel like that's not what I would go watch Love is Blind for, There are shows that are purely meant to be completely, messy and dramatic. So, yeah. I prefer reading the subtitles until Netflix invests in better voice over act. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I totally forgot I was supposed to cry in this live. Maybe another time. Wanting to be married is the factor. I will never want to be married enough to be the one to propose. No. If that's the case, then marriage can miss me. It can miss me. Because why am I proposing to you? Like, and I know that's a very traditional way of thinking, but I'm actually a very traditional woman. I have no problem bearing children, being in the kitchen. Are you going to pay for my lifestyle? Then let's do it, boo. Propose to you? No. Never. Never. So y'all think Shayne and Shaina hooked up, yes or no? I don't know. It's a tricky one. Before I saw Shayne's reaction, I would have said yes. But it really seemed like he did not want to address anything Shaina related. Like, he just wanted his moment to just be about him and Natalie. And so when Shaina was like, yo, I don't know why he's getting all emotional, like nothing happened, I was like, yeah, no, I don't think anything happened. Thank you, the nosy genealogist. Thank you for the super chat. Love is Blind needs a bigger budget so they can follow the other engaged couples. And also so that we can have more than 10 freaking episodes. Tired of it. I'm keeping Married at First Sight. Love is Blind feels too produced or too edited. And Married at First Sight doesn't? That's another show too that I feel like started off amazing, and then as time goes on, it's turned into a money grab. And I'm still gonna be here and watch it and review it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, as time goes on, people are realizing that like reality TV is a way to propel somebody's career into being like an influencer. And for the people where it happens organically, fine. But for the people who are specifically clout chasing, that's how you get somebody like Alyssa from Married at First Sight or Shake from Love is Blind, you know? Love is Blind is better than Married at First Sight because it's actually legal, and I can't imagine marrying for real to be fake. Married at First Sight marriages are legal too. In the States, the American version of Married at First Sight, those marriages are legal. Oh, Shayne is in a relationship. If you could interview Shake, what would you say? Honestly, I would ask him if he has ever been in love before and what that felt like. And does he ever want to experience that again? Because I feel like the man is jaded. I think love has scorned him and he's swearing it off and doesn't want it ever again. Doesn't want that hurt ever again. Because I sense a lack of vulnerability. Like, I get it. He's a little bit pretentious. He's, you know, an ass most of the time. But I think at the core of it, he's hurt. I do. Yeah. Yo, Lola Lucky knows all the networks. All of the networks. Yes. I don't believe Shayna's relationship seems made up for the reunion. You think so? Shayne and Shaina definitely messed around, and they just didn't tell people like they agreed to when they were in the pods. You think so? Now that would be good TV again. Yeah, in the UK and Australia, those marriages are not legit. And it makes sense because there's too many people in the process to begin with. Why are there like 16 couples? It's ridiculous. I actually think he never fell in love, and that's why he wants to manufacture it. I honestly feel like he has been in love and like is genuinely bruised from that relationship. Because really, I'm trying to think, like, the only time that I saw him get vulnerable on the show was when he was talking about possibly acknowledging that he has insecurities from being a chubby kid as well. But to me, that wasn't, like, it was a vulnerable moment, sure. But that, like, That's as deep as he got. Dang, maybe I'm insecure because I was also chubby. Moving on. Do you ever get deep? Like, what has stopped you from getting deep? What happened? Something traumatic happened in this man's life. Something must have happened. I'm a TV junkie. Me too. You know. Mass was great when it was on the FYI channel. It got whack when it went to Lifetime. Lifetime turned it into a cash cow. Oh my, 2 hours? 2 hours is excessive. Bye, Ramel. I think they definitely messed around, but he didn't want to hurt Nat. And you know what, too? If it comes out that they did, I wouldn't be surprised. Not at all. I would not be surprised. In Australia, it's a 30-day notice if they can't do that. It's a 30-day notice, and they can't do that because it will spoil who the bride and groom is. Oh, I didn't know that. That makes sense. Hold on. That just goes to show you how America is not a real place. You can hold. Because to me, that makes sense. A 30-day notice before marrying somebody makes sense. But in America, you could pop over, just elope with a random oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, America's not a real place. I'm sorry to all you Americans. It's just, y'all's country is magical in the most twisted way. Whew. Maps is probably the only show we want to be shorter. Yes. And it's not even that I want it to be shorter. I just want each episode to be an hour. Leave it there. If y'all can't get in enough information in an hour, change your production company, change your editors, change your storyboard people. Because, I mean, in America, you can get married same day in a wedding chapel or at a courthouse. That blows my mind. Like, I knew that. But when you put in perspective that other countries are like, no, you need like 30 days notice, that makes sense. That's valid. Baby, this is the ghetto. Oh my gosh. Wow. You can't get married in the States as long as it's in the first year. Oh, you can. I thought you can get it if you haven't consummated the marriage. If you haven't, I think there's like 3 stipulations though. Like you need to have just cause for annulment. Even if it's under a year. Unless I'm wrong. Somebody correct me. I could be wrong. Did you see the Reddit AMA that's asked me anything, right? Y'all know I'm bad with acronyms. Why do y'all do this to me? Where someone who claimed to work on Love is Blind said that apparently the pod dates are only 7 minutes long. I heard that they are like that in the beginning, and then as you build stronger connections, you can like spend more time in there. But speaking of that Reddit thread, somebody was saying that they saw Mr. Man on coke and testosterone apparently. And I'm like, well, that would make sense because he looked like he was tweaking. He looked like he was tweaking. It turned out to be false. I still believe that old boy was tweaking for sure. These shows keep us coming back for more because of the real relationships that work out. That's true. That is true. And that's why I gravitate to Love is Blind, because I feel like it's the one show that really focuses on like true connection between people. At least that's what it was intended to do. But yeah, Good night, Lakeisha. Yeah. Ooh, I said 9:30, huh? We got 15 more minutes. My booty's tired. I want to go to bed. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know. If that Ask Me Anything was false, I still think that man was on some stuff. Either that or maybe he has like nervous tics or something. And then it's like, okay, I could understand that. Or maybe he has like an anxiety disorder. I don't know. Something. Something's up. I hope they don't have another Danielle on the show. Yeah. Because to watch someone just be engulfed in insecurities was very hard to watch, honestly. It was very, very hard to watch. Why is my booty tired? Nah, I've been sitting all day. That's why. That's a funny question. Oh yeah, LOL, because there was that Arrested Development episode when God gets married. Okay, somebody gets married, but didn't have sex, but bragged that he did, so he couldn't get it annulled because he didn't want people to know they didn't. Yeah, see, exactly. I think if you have sex, you can't annul the marriage. Mm-mm-mm. Danielle was exhausting to watch. It was a mix of exhausting and honestly painful. Because to me, I'm like, why is marriage on your mind at this point? If I was that like insecure about everything, I would think, maybe right now isn't the time to attach my life to another human being. But maybe that's where she thought she would seek refuge. I don't know. Like maybe being in a marriage would save her from all the things that she was struggling with. But I'm glad that she's saying now she is in counseling. She's taking her mental health taking it seriously. But then also I'm like, her mom also studied psychology. Like, why wouldn't her mom push for her to go to therapy? And maybe not even therapy, but just take time to learn to love yourself again. Because there was a lot of self-loathing. There was a lot of assumption, a lot of victimizing, a lot of blaming. I was like, whew. Thank you, M. Carter, for the super chat. Queenie, thank you for doing the live, even after doing a review. Everybody be sure to like the video. Yes, like the video. There's 209 people in here and only 77 likes. What's that? That ain't right. I mean, Danielle claims she's in a good place. When the pods began. Really? Because then, as much as a lot of people like to blame the way that they were portrayed on editing, I think editing can only do so much. They need some source material to create that storyline. So maybe she thought she was in a good place, but after being in the process, it exposed a lot. It exposed a lot about where she really was. Yeah. Danielle Def sent me on an emotional roller coaster too. Yeah, because why was everything turned into a situation? I'm like, I understand you wanted this man to be, do I have a zit on my chest? What the heck? That's off-putting. When he met the family, like, of course you want him to be involved, but if he's having familial issues, you don't sympathize with that? You just wanted it all to be about you. And then when the man was talking on the beach to the other women who were all engaged, you think he's cheating on you because you're insecure about your body, so he must be thinking of cheating on you when he's talking to other women? I don't think cheating on you with a woman is your biggest concern. Ooh, sorry. See, I'm getting out of line. This is how you know I'm tired. Oh no. No, I don't know Nikki Star TV. Oh. No, I don't know who that is. Thank you, TJ, for the super chat. Why are you keep messaging that? I don't know who they are. Why is Shake the way he is? I couldn't comprehend that such a human could exist. They are out there. No, this zit is actually bothering me. I just noticed it right now. Ew. Oh, y'all, my computer's gonna die. I have to end the live early. I'm so sorry. My computer's gonna die. I don't have my charger with me, so it is what it is. Love y'all as always. Had a great time watching the season with y'all. Great time listening to some of y'all's opinions. Everybody who has a problem with me wearing a bonnet on camera, get over it. Cause I'm never gonna say, you know what? Just to make the people mad. We are gonna end it in a bonnet. Cause I know it makes the girlies upset. I don't know why, but be upset. Bye, y'all.